I hope you guys have a good grip on the basic idea of perimeter. A pretty interesting question. It's a puzzle more than a question, to be honest. So I would want you guys to pause. First is just try to understand the question itself. I hope you guys did that. Try to understand the question. That's it. So we have a race with a common finish line. So you can see over here, this is the figure. There's a common finish line. Common finish line means wherein any given scenario, right? Whatever scenario you have over here, they'll end up with that line to determine who is the winner. So they have to end up in that at that line, basically. So there are two squares running track with the inner track of 100 meters each side and the outer is 150, as you can see in the figure. The common finishing line for both runners is shown by the flag in the figure, so you can see, which are in the center of one of the sides of the track. If the track race is 350 meters, so they have to run 350 meters to finish the race. Then we have to find out where the starting position of the two runners should be on these tracks so that they both have a common finishing line. After they have run 350, actually here the key thing is 100, 150, common finish line, and it's at the center of the sides. So this is exactly at the center. Okay, I can do a better job. Yes. Now mark the starting point of the runner of the inner track as A and the outer track as B. Okay. So let me do it over here. See, end of it, the race is for 350 meters. Now, basically, as in when I run to this point, I should have finished 350 meters is the agenda. If I run to this points, I should have finished 350 meters is the entire agenda. Where should the person who is on track A and this is track B or inner track and outer track actually? So where should they start? Should she start over here or he or she should start over here? Should they start over here, here? And for outer, should they start over here, here, here? Where exactly is the question? Okay, so first thing is let's see. So since this is in the middle of this entire line, say I'm running from here, right? Let me clear the diagram actually. Say I'm running from this end. Let's consider some random scenario. So if I run, I'll be running from this end and I'll have to run along this length, and then over here. So let's look at what is the length actually. So this is 150. 150 plus 150 is 300. 300 and 150 will be 450. It's a lot more than what we need. So let's not run from here. Let's make the person run from this side. So 150 plus 150 is 300. 300 plus this is in the middle. So that would be correct 75. So 300 and 375. This will be the length. But we want 350. What should I do? Clearly, we have 375. We have how much more? 25 meters more. So what should I do? I'll start 25 meters less as in ahead. So basically, I'll start over here. So how much is this length though now? This I have to call it as outer. I should call it as B. So I'm going to start from here. What is the exact length? What is this length? Oh, sorry. They are running this direction actually. My bad. Oh, wait. If they run from that direction, then I have to change this diagram, guys. We have to finish in this direction. I didn't observe that. So same thing. This is how much? Or not inner, outer. This is 75 that we saw. This is 150, and somewhere over here is what we concluded. So we are starting over here. My question is, how much is from this point which I'm marking the corner to this end? How much is that? So that would be 150 minus 25. That is 125 meters. So basically, you can see here. So outer track verification. Systematically, I am writing everything and saying to that, I have everything that we need. So 125 plus the other end is 150 plus this end is 75. And 125 plus 150 will be 275 plus 75, and this will be 350 meters. Okay, so we have it right. Next is inner. So what should I do? Same funda. Let's look at how long will it be if I start from here. So let's just randomly do that. So this is 100 plus this side is also 100 plus this side is how much? Half the length. 50. Because it is exactly in the middle, it has to be after half the length. So this is giving me 250. So we need 350. So what should I do? Add one more length. And so basically, if I start over here, I'll end up with 350 meters. So we have inner track verification. So inner, I start off with 100. Plus this side is 100. Third side is 100. And the last side is 50. And this will be 350 meters. And that's that. Right? So again, here it's not the answer. This is not that I ended up over here and there. It's not that. It's about the idea of perimeter, that we can add any side and any length. Actually, it's not the complete sides, but still. And second thing is the line of thinking. How did I go about thinking? Here I used random. I just took up, okay, you know what, if I have to end over here, let me backtrack. Let me consider, if I start over here. I did that. So I did something called as, sampling. Or I assumed something that I thought that, if I just start from here, how much will I run? So depending on that assumption, I just went with the flow and I got the answer. Right, guys? So that's the entire funda. So randomly I took up certain length. I started off at a certain point and then went on to figure out what is the actual length, or what is the actual starting point actually in this case. So learn the art of thinking, not trying to solve a question. It's not that. It's a puzzle. Puzzles are said to be, actually everything is said to be thought and solved, but this is fun. This is a good question.